That wasn't clickbaiting. I'm done with Dragapult. Doesn't matter what league I'm in. I've seen Dragapult in Poké League, Great League, Ultra League. Don't even get me started on Arceus League. It is a nightmare. So I originally had planned on doing a salt-filled rant video about Dragapult because I find it to be the most oppressive deck in format. Regidrago is pretty bad too, but that's mostly also because of Dragapult. But at least Regidrago's leaving in a couple weeks. Dragapult will be here for at least another 2 years, and we are only next month getting a way to counter it in Lily's Clefairy. This deck has had it too good for too long, and I want to see it fall. So I don't believe in ranting without a solution, right? So I will have some answers to Dragapult in this video, and you will see a deck list that I am building to be a Dragapult killer, I promise. Just bear with me for a minute, I need this. So I have never in my life seen a deck that more consistently gets everything it needs on turn 1. They always get the coin flip to go second, they always get the turn 1 Budu, and they always get the turn 2 Dragapult, Rare Candy, Sparkling Crystal, Terra Orb. It is absolutely insane the kind of magic this deck can pull out. But that can all be chalked up to conspiracy, right? It's not like TPCI favors Dragapult players over the rest of us, right? They wouldn't do that, right? No, instead I want to talk about why Dragapult is bad for the meta. It all boils down to this right here. Phantom Dive. 200 to the active and 6 damage counters wherever you like. So it deals big hits and it can also knock out any 60 HP Pokemon in the back that Manaphy and Stellar Veil Jirachi cannot block. There are currently 3 things in the format that can protect your bench Pokemon from being sniped by Dragapult. Mist Energy, Toedscruel EX, and Rabsca. Toedscruel EX is a fine choice in any grass deck, sure, but outside of having to play grass, there's literally no reason to run one. Mist Energy is fine and dandy, but there aren't a lot of effective ways of getting special energies accelerated. So you really have a choice of attaching to your active that you want to attack with, or to a benched Pokemon that you want to protect. And then there's Rabsca, an excellent Pokemon who does what Manaphy does and Stellar Veil Jirachi, but better. Because it's not just basics. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, it's a stage 1 with 70 HP, just outside of range of Dragapult, but Rellor has a choice between a 50 HP or a 40 HP, meaning the entire purpose that I would even want to have it in the first place would be entirely upstaged if I can't get a TM Evo on turn 1 going second. If that stage 2 Dragapult sets up before my stage 1 Rabsca, then it's a moot point anyway, isn't it? My bench protection is dead, and that's assuming they couldn't just boss it up anyway, even if I did go through all the effort to set it up. Rabsca is just too much work to set up for the fact that it takes up 2 slots in my deck. And there's no guarantee I'll even get to see a payoff from it, because if I don't set it up by turn 2, then I probably won't see it at all. Useless. All these options are useless outside of Lugia V-Star, who can actually make some pretty good use out of Mist Energy. And it's all of Dragapult's buddies too that make it such a pain to deal with. Remember when Pult used to run Iron Thorns? Just to slow you down so they're basically guaranteed to set up before you? And now they play Budu to achieve the same thing, but more efficiently for much less of a commitment. Dragapult is like when all of my least favorite players join the Tampa Bay Bucks at the same time. I guess it was convenient for me because I already hated them to begin with, but now I have even more reasons to hate them, and it takes less energy for me to consolidate all my hate into one place. That's what Dragapult is to me, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Am I reaching the wrong audience with this? Look, Dragapult is a menace, and once we get Lily's Clefairy, I'm going to be a Psychic main until Dragapult starts to die down again. But until then, I do come with solutions. I believe I have made a pretty solid Dragapult counterbox. Take a look. We're using Garchomp EX as our main energy engine here. It's got Hydrolander, which does 160 damage, and allows you to attach 3 basic fighting energies from discard to your benched Pokemon. Then for 2 colorless, discard 2 energy, and you can put 120 damage wherever you feel like. A pretty good bench sniping option. And it has no retreat cost, so it's super easy to move around. Now Garchomp in itself is not the Dragapult killer, but it is an accomplice to the things that will kill Dragapult. Meet the squad. Everyone seems to have forgotten about Aerodactyl. It was fun in Zorobox, and then no one ever talked about it again. For 2 colorless, you can do 100 damage and then Devo. Look at Dracloak's HP. If you do 100 and then Devo, that Dragapult's dead. You only get 1 prize card, but you still set them back. It also has no retreat cost, so it's really easy to move around. Noticing a pattern here? Speaking of no retreat cost, we also run Pidgeot EX, who is a free search for any card we want once per turn. Oh, and Pidgeotto has no retreat cost either, by the way. This will all be relevant, I promise. Pidgeot isn't one of the kill squad either, but it's just an accomplice as well to find us those who will be part of our kill squad. Who is a Dragapult killer is Black Kyurem EX, who for 3 colorless energy can do 90 damage and then paralyze the opponent if it's a dragon. Now, I've never covered paralysis on this channel, but do you guys understand how strong paralysis is? It's not like Confusion where you flip a coin to see if you attack. Paralysis is the most powerful status effect in the game. A paralyzed Pokemon can neither attack nor retreat for 1 turn, and it recovers once the turn is over. It's like being asleep but with no coin flip to see if you wake up. So if your opponent doesn't have a switch, you can buy yourself as much as 4 turns to set up while that Dragapult is locked in paralysis. It can be powered up with Garchomp's attack too. Next in the kill squad is Milotic. This one is very nice because it can't even take damage from Dragapult. If we can get them into a tough position where they need to boss things around, like our Regigigas, we can come up with Milotic later in the game and completely wall them off. We do have a way of getting Milotic to attack too by running 1 water energy. So it's not just here to buy us time, it can attack if we need it to. And finally, we have the newest member of the party, Regigigas, who lives and breathes for breaking Terras. Jewel Breaker for 4 colorless energy does 100 damage plus 230 if the Pokemon is a Terra. That's enough to one-shot every Terra in the game except for Tyranitar EX. That is absolutely insane, but such an expensive thing for any normal deck to power up without this crazy energy acceleration from Garchomp. So there you go, that was a long intro segment, but we finally made it to the deck list. As mentioned, it's a 4-1 3-liner Garchomp. The 4 Gibles are mostly in here because we have a decent amount of basics that we don't want to start with. So the hope here is that we start with a Gible rather than something like Gigas or Kyurem, which does happen sometimes. We have a 1-1 2-liner Pidgeot EX because pricing this one isn't a big deal because we play a Rare Candy, and pricing this one is fine because we play a Heavy Ball. Then we've got a 1-1 line of Milotic EX. Starting Feebas is okay because it can evolve itself on turn 1 going second. A 1-1 line of Aerodactyl with the Antique Old Amber. It's silly fun to take out a Dragapult like this, you should definitely try it sometime. Then 1 Black Kyurem, 1 Regigigas, and 1 Bloodmoon Ursaluna to hunt Dragapults. And then the 1 Radiant Greninja as a half draw engine, halfway of getting those energies in discard. Could we cut some of these options for more consistency? Yes. Am I so tilted about Dragapult that I stopped caring about what makes sense? Also yes. We play a good mix of supporters. 4 Irida because the gods have blessed us and given us a Water Terra Garchomp. We can also use it to pull Milotic, Greninja, or Black Kyurem. She's perfect and she will stay in format forever and is never leaving us. 2 Iono, 1 Professor's Research, and 1 Penny because you just know we're going to wind up starting Regigigas in one of these matches. Also, the only switch we play is a Prime Catcher, so this might wind up being important. 1 Arven, and 1 Boss. For items, we've got 3 Buddy-Buddy for basic search, and 4 Feather Balls because we have a ton of free retreaters in here. That's what made Pidgeot such an easy choice for this deck. We also have 1 Ultra Ball just in case we need something that a Feather Ball can't pull. We run 1 Earthen Vessel, 3 Rare Candies, and 1 Lost Vacuum to dump those pesky sparkling crystals. 1 Counter Catcher, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 Night Stretchers because you already know that they're going to be bossing up our Gigas when they see it. 1 Prime Catcher Ace Spec, and I guess Old Amber is an item, isn't it? No Stadiums, but only 2 tools. A Counter Gain and a Devo. Just as a little extra insult if they decided to go with the candy route. Then for energy, it's 7 Fighting, 1 Water, and 1 Boomerang because Garchomp does like to discard energy in order to use its Snipe attack. And that's it. No meta matchup breakdowns today other than just to say that most of this stuff, with the exception of Black Kyurem, also works against Charizard, so if we encounter those, they can be a part of the video too. All that being said, we're going Dragapult hunting. Alright, so I saw some Charmander sleeves or a deck box. So this might work against Charizard too. So let's just go with that. I think we do want to go first. Alright, we start Pidgey, so that's not the worst thing. What is kind of rough is not having any Gibles. Alright, we got Charmander. Heavy Ball, alright, we can get a Greninja, that's good at least. Alright, I think I'm just going to go ahead and conceal cards, let's just get that out of the way. Buddy-Buddy, thank God, let's go. Slap those on. Slap that on. And I think for the most part we are okay. I think we have a pretty solid route next turn. I think we go for Irida. Irida gets us the Garchomp and a Rare Candy, but I think we use a Rare Candy on the Pidgeot. And then we use the Pidgeot to get us a second Rare Candy. Get the the Garchomp rolling. Yeah, we got a good route here. So let's go ahead and evolve that. Irida. We do want the Garchomp. We do want the Rare Candy. So we're gonna go Rare Candy on the Pidgey. Use the Pidgey. Grab a second Rare Candy. Bam. Alright, we don't have any dragons in this one, so we're just gonna go ahead and drop the Black Kyurem. Grab us 2 more of those. Boomerang is fine. Let's go ahead and retreat. I'm going to slap on the Boomerang, and I'm going to Sonic Dive the Pidgey. That goes in the discard. Boomerang comes right back. And Hisuian Heavy Ball. Alright. This works. I'm okay with that. Okay, so if push comes shove, I think I'm okay with the fact that I can't really attack next turn because I can just TM Devo this Charizard. He kind of forces him to have more rare candies and stuff. Oh, interesting, a Noctowl. Okay, he does 210. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. Can I Artisan for anything interesting? We can get a Gigas. We can do Gigas. Alright. I think I just quick search. Let's see, what can I get? What can I get? As awkward as it feels to use Pidgeot for a fighting. Hang on. Let me think. How many fightings do we have in there right now? We've got 3. That's fine, actually. Yeah, so I think we do go in for a fighting, as awkward as that feels. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Attach that right there. We can go ahead and Arven. Tool. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and Hydra Lander that. Does 160 damage, and then we'll just boom, boom. Alright, so now it's ready to go. So if he does retaliate and knock me out, I can just come in and take out that Charizard. Easy. No problem. The issue that I have, though, is that I don't have my water energy. It's prized. So I can't use Milotic to block off anything. Which is not my favorite thing, but I think we can work. Alright. So we come up with the Gigas. It should be ready to go now because we are behind on prizes. So we'll just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna... I don't think we need a second giveaway. Yeah, let's just put it down. Quick search. Grab us another Garchomp. Get him ready. And we'll just jewel break this guy. Two more prizes, we like that. Comes up with a new Charmeleon. With a 9-card hand, I'd be surprised if he didn't have it. Yeah, he's got it. Okay, another Charmander down. He goes for a Pidgeotto, doesn't exactly evolve into the Pidgeot yet. Alright, we got Iono. I'm okay with that. That hand was kind of mid. 2 Iridas and a counter catcher. And it's a concede, we go. Alright, we're going first. Don't start a Bloodmoon. Okay. Greninja's fine. Growlithe. Okay, this is one of those rookie builds. Alright. Alright, so let's start out by doing this. Let's go ahead and get us... Let's guarantee us a Gible. I definitely want that to start with. Now we can go ahead and concealed cards. And drop Feather Ball now. That's fine. We'll go ahead and drop that on there. Good enough. Good news is that we do super effective damage on Arcanine. So we'll be alright. Oh no, he benched the Radiant Charizard. That is not the play. That is rookie mistakes 101. He puts an EXP share as active, which is also not the play. Okay. So... let's see. I'm gonna Irida. Let's go Rare Candy. And... I think the Feebas. We can do the Feebas. Alright. Because both Arcanine and Charizard are Terras, so this is fine. Go ahead and ascend that one. I'm gonna concealed cards. Another Gible, that's cool. And then we Prime Catcher. Send that one to the front. Hydrolander. We can just do that. And... that. Okay, we got us a Gabite. And a Devo, but we're not going to need it, I don't think. Alright, so he's got the Arcanine. I think we just win next turn unless he can do something crazy. If he can bench anything, he'll be fine. Okay. Alright, we don't win next turn necessarily. But a concede is still very much possible if we get the super effective hit here. Can't say I would have recommended putting the EXP share on the active. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he can't do anything. That's unfortunate. Okay. So I'm just going to put that. We can Feather Ball. That was a mistake. I don't think I should have done That's fine. I'll just grab this. Just that. Not really a big deal. We'll just put that away. Iono all that away. Old Amber is fun. We'll do that. And then we'll Pidgey. Well, let's just make sure we have what we need for Pidgeot. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, I already checked that. I don't know why I looked. Okay, so that's all good. I'm just going to go ahead and Hydro Lander for 320. Got us a rare candy. Alright, nice. We can get our... We don't even need that for our second Garchomp. I already used my... Oh no, I still have a Feather Ball. I can use Irida for Feather Ball, rare candy up to a Pidgeot. We're in some pretty good shape right now. Cooking vid is great. Hey, I'm glad you liked it. I'm pretty proud of that one, actually. I've been meaning to do a cooking video for a long time because I've been cooking for God knows how many years now. All right, he flips tails. We still do want to go first. How is it that now that I'm looking for a Dragapult to hunt, I'm not getting Dragapult? Well, oh, hey, what do you know? It's Dragapult. Dragapult with Monkey Dory, that's interesting. Alright, let's go Heavy Ball. Let's see what we can pull out of there. Nice, we get a Gible. We like that. We take those. Let's go ahead and Boomerang that one. Yeah, so what I'm building here is a Dragapult counter box. It's got all of Dragapult's biggest ops, and Garchomp is mainly here just to fuel them. Like, Regigigas takes 4 energies to power him up, so Gible is mostly here just to make that happen. So, let me go ahead and... Do I take the chance? Alright, so let me do this. Let me... Feather Ball. Could get Garchomp. Though that was kind of a waste. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my options. I think I'm just gonna Feebas, Ascension, and then I'm just gonna Iono. Feather Ball was the wrong choice. I'm still very much learning this deck. There we go. We're gonna go Old Amber. We're gonna go Pidgey, and then we're gonna Ascension. There we go. Cool. Now we are protected. Yeah, essentially it's like a Feather Ball box. We got a whole bunch of good stuff in here. We got Garchomp can be searched by Feather Ball, Pidgeot can be searched by Feather Ball, and Aerodactyl can also be searched by Feather Ball. Okay, so we have what we need for a Garchomp now. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, so I'm going to start with an Irida. Going to grab Garchomp and grab a Feather Ball. Alright, so we're going to go Feather Ball, Pidgeot, Rare Candy, get that dude up. I think we just want the one Gible. Quick search. Quick search for another rare candy. That's our last rare candy. We should keep that in mind. Get him going. And that's it. We don't need to do anything this turn. We'll just kind of chill. We have Milotic in front. Oh yeah, maybe I should probably... He did give me a thumbs up, or a smile at least. Should have probably given that back, but we're toxic today. We're not giving these Dragapult players anything. We want to make them feel sad. We don't want to smile at them. Alright, so next thing I want to do is evolve that Aerodactyl. So instead of just straight evolving it, I think I'm going to go in for a Feather Ball. Just to thin a little bit further, right? So a Feather Ball for the Aerodactyl. There we go. So now he's protected. He'll be fine. We're going to go ahead and Hypno Splash. Start swinging. We're not smiling back at this guy. Don't pay attention to his smiling. It's all bait. Could this be the least toxic Dragapult player? Maybe. But he's playing Dragapult, so we give him nothing. Any cards on the next that you're looking for? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Maractus. That Maractus is immediately going into my deck, into my Uxie spread deck. Same with the Shaman. The Shaman is going to be pretty nice also. So I am hyped for both of those. Both of those will fit very nicely into Uxie spread. I am a big fan of a couple of the trainer sets too, like Lily's Clefairy for example. I'm gonna be a Psychic main for a little bit. If that Lily's Clefairy starts to pop off, if Dragapult continues the way it's going, I'm gonna be running Lily's Clefairy and like everything. I'm gonna become a Tinkaton main. Alright, so we got Irida. Let's go ahead and grab Garchomp. Do we need anything else? I think we can Ultra Ball. I think he can have that Gible. Instead, what I'm gonna do is get a Black Kyurem started. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Black Kyurem going. Could also quick search for a Gabite. So he's gonna have to work a little bit harder to kill that thing. He's still gonna, but at least now we can be a little bit protected. I'm gonna go ahead and 160 again. Thankfully, 160 is a 2-shot on Dragapult. Alright, so he wakes up. That's fine. Interesting. Alright, he's got the canceling cologne. It's been a while since I've seen a Hero's Cape Dragapult. 30-30. Okay, so now he can take out the Black Kyurem for 200. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's quick search, let's see what we have. Let me see. Irida could be good. We don't have any more Garchomps. So I think what we need... Alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan, right? I think I do need to Arven. Grab me the Devo. I think I Arven for a Devo and a Prime Catcher. Let me go ahead and Night Stretcher. I'm gonna Night Stretcher back at Garchomp. Get him protected. Arven for Prime Catcher and Devo. Right? We Prime Catcher. Grab you. And then Hydro Lander. Does 160. That's fine. So what's going to happen is he's going to put some pressure. He's going to try to take out either my Black Kyurem, or he's just going to Phantom Dive the active. Doesn't really matter. Everything's kind of in a good spot. He can't take out my Milotic in the background. He's going to try to. But next turn I can Pidgeot for a Lost Vacuum. Get rid of that Hero's Cape. And then I can just Devo everything else. Yeah, so he's just going to Black Kyurem. He takes 2 prizes off of that. And then it doesn't really matter what else he puts that damage on. Because I can set him pretty far back right now. Actually, he can take 4 prizes here with that 30 damage off the Monkey Dory to the Milotic. He can kill both. Yeah. Good play. Good play. Alright, so he's got that. Yeah, so 200 there. It's going to do 40 there and then 20 probably here. Oh, he can't. Oh, damage from and effects. Oh, it doesn't work on that either. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Pidgeot. We're gonna grab us the... No, not you. Grab us the Lost Vacuum. Drop that. Drop that. Devo. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. Knocks out 2 Dragapults. Very nice, very nice. Hunting Pult makes me happy too. This is actually the first Pult that I've gotten all day. I'm working on like a... Harvey called it a Feather Ball box, which I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea. Because Garchomp is Feather Ball searchable. Aerodactyl is Feather Ball searchable. Pidgeot, Feather Ball searchable. So I like what we got going on here. Alright, so he's lost 2 fire energies already. So if he got really unlucky and prized a third one, we're in very nice shape. Gonna retreat it, get you the Budu. Understandable. Feather is Reg F, yeah. It's leaving. So I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can. But you know, Stu, you are allowed to make Reg F deck videos. You know, it doesn't all have to be rotation proof. We can live in the moment. We can enjoy what we got. We don't gotta be thinking about the future. Everything is A-okay. Alrighty. So, here's where the fun begins. I'm just gonna Sonic Dive. Well, okay, we have Pidgeot, we might as well use it, right? Let's grab the Gigas, let's go. Okay. Let's go ahead and Sonic Dive this guy. Boom. Boomerang energy comes right back in. Gonna miss Thornton. I actually haven't really used Thornton very much. Dusknoir Bayonet World's List. I haven't seen that. Alright, there we go. We got a Dragapult. Okay. Crispin can get you the third fire. No, it gets you a dark. You don't even have the fire. Oh, he's got the fire. Okay, never mind. I am wrong. Alright, so he can do 200 there, and then he's probably gonna, what, toss it on the Garchomp or something? He realizes now that he can't do it to Milotic. $30-30, not bad. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna retreat this guy. We're gonna go boss the monkey. How many fightings do we have in there? We have 4. We may as well, right? We may as well. Let me start powering this guy up. We'll do 160 right there. Get us down to 1 prize. And then we got a heavy ball. We don't really need that anymore. Okay. That one was rare candied up. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and Dragapult again. He can do 60 damage wherever he likes, which is not enough to kill anything that I've got. But if he's got a boss, he can do something. See, he's got a boss. He wants the Garchomp. Understandable. And take 2 prizes off of that, and then don't know what else you can do from there. He's running low. He's running low. Phantom Dive. What's the play? Where's that damage going? 50-10. Gotcha. Alright. Now is the fun part. Promote the Aerodactyl. Night Stretcher back in energy. And then we de-evolution Ray for the KO. GG. Love to see it. Love to see it. I've been working really hard to reach out to a lot of YouTubers, and I've reached out to a lot of YouTubers, but there are so many TCG YouTubers out there. It's a lot. I feel bad for the ones that I couldn't reach, you know, the ones that I haven't been able to get to, because like every day I feel like I'm finding 2 or 3 new ones. Gible is good. We like Gible. Charizard? Possibly. Alright, he's got the Pidgeot already. Okay. What do we got? Arven. Arven's great. Alright, let's go ahead and Buddy-Buddy. I think we do the Pidgey for sure. But depending on what we have, we either do the Feebas or... Let's see. Alright, we don't have Milotic in deck, so we don't get Feebas. We just go for a second Gible then. That's in there, and that's fine. Okay, we'll go for those 2. We'll get you. Arven. I'm considering doing an Ultra Ball and Counter Gain. I think we use the Ultra Ball, get rid of these 2, grab Greninja, we definitely want to have some energy in discard so we can power something up. Okay, this isn't the worst thing that I've ever seen. I don't really like where we're at, but okay, that'll do. He's also not doing too good. He's got the 1 Pidgey. He can evolve it this turn if he gets a Rare Candy. But aside from that, it's going to take him an extra turn to start setting anything up. So that's good. That's good. We're okay. Iono is great, actually. Okay, that's good. That's very good. That helped us a lot. Okay, he had to Ultra Ball for that Pidgeot. Okay. Alright, so I feel okay leaving this Pidgeot alive for now. I think we could Prime Catcher. Let me think. Okay. So I think obviously the play is... let's Feather Ball for the Pidgeot. That much is a given. We're gonna Irida for the Rare Candy. We want the Pidgeot up first, obviously. Do that. Rare Candy. This guy. You're good to go. And then I want... I think I do Pidgeot. No. Let's Buddy-Buddy. Let's see what we can get. Another Gible. We don't need a third Gible. We can drop that. Alright, so no, I don't think we do that then. I think getting the Garchomp up is probably more important right now. All of you. Hey, what do you know? We get the Prime Catcher anyway. Alright, so let's do that then. That's perfect. Get that dude up. We'll promote you. Retreat you. Hydrolander for 320. There's the Milotic. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get Feebas set up. Is this like a beginner deck too? Because I don't see that many that still plays Moltres. This might be like the starter Charizard EX deck. It's weird. I went in hoping to hunt a bunch of hunt a bunch of Dragapults, but we're coming out of this hunting a bunch of Charizards instead. Go ahead and quick search. Let's get a Vessel. Wait, what do I have in my hand aside from the Milotic? Yeah, we can just Vessel for the Buddy-Buddy. Yeah, let's do that. Vessel away the Buddy-Buddy. Grab this. Throw that there. Concealed cards. Alright, cool. Hydrolander. 160. We'll go ahead and throw this over there. You know, thinking back to that, oh, Greninja, he wants the Greninja. Hurtful, man. Oh, well, I guess... not really. We're not too worried about that. Could always just Pidgey out for a penny. We play a very low switch count. I think the only switch we have in here is the Prime Catcher. So Penny is mostly what we rely on. I didn't really think I would need very much switch just because, you know, no retreat, no retreat. This can be pulled anytime. Also, Aerodactyl has no retreat. The only thing that has any retreat cost, the only thing that would be difficult for me to pull would be the Milotic. Because I can't Penny that either. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and quick search. Quick search for you. Get that. Put you back. Put you back. Concealed. And then Hydrolander for 160. Take out the Pidgeot. And then throw that there. Alright, so Milotic is ready to attack. Garchomp can attack. Aerodactyl just needs one to be able to attack. We are big chillin'. Okay. Alright, so the Blazing Flight does kind of stress me out a little bit. Let me see. Can we quick search? Could get Feather Ball. I've got a boss. Yeah, so I say we Feather Ball to Aerodactyl. Get him ready. I'm gonna retreat. I want the other... Yeah, let's do that. Let's retreat. Let's go ahead and boss this guy. Hydrolander him. Take that prize. We are big chilling. Because next turn we can just grab another energy and then de-evolution raid the Charizard. Okay. What you got? What you got? Go for it. Burning Darkness. Let's see it. Doesn't want to. Here we go. Burning Darkness. 300 damage. Just misses the knockout. All good. All good. Okay, so we're gonna retreat. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna retreat. Hello. Gonna retreat. We are going to retreat. Hello. TCG Live needs to reconnect. What on earth? All right, well that's where that ends. We definitely could have won that, but all right, that's a shame. What a shame. So there you have it, folks. Definitive proof that TPCI protects our meta players. But I think that was some pretty solid proof of concept. This deck is fun. I love taking advantage of Feather Ball and Irida while I still can. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a shot. At least until we all switch over to Tinkaton EX as our savior against Dragapult. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. This one is a bit saltier than my usual stuff, but I feel a lot better now after that beautiful takedown. If you would, please drop me a sub if you're still here, I'd appreciate that a lot. I know I promised a Lilligant V-Star video, and that is still coming. I just have a huge backlog of content to finish in addition to the tournaments that I'm working on. It'll get done though, I promise. I'll see you all in the next one.